Hello everyone! Alright, so I am back with another tutorial today. I'm going to do a gradient with liquid polish. So, there's two lights. I think it's from my ceiling. Anyways, okay, so you want to start off with a white base. I'm using Sinful Colors Snowy White. I have one coat of that on. And then since I am doing a gradient this time, I have a top coat on. I used a Lucky 13 lacquer and it's completely dry. I've had it on actually for a few days. I've been meaning to do my nails. Even my thumbs are all messed up. Today I am using a brand called Salon Perfect. I get these at my local Walmart. They have different colors. I have almost all of the colors. They're beautiful. They apply well. Yeah, so for sure I'm using Pinky Swear, Into Deep, and Plum Sorbet. So obviously a gradient with these one is going to make purple, pink, and blue. It's going to be pretty. I also might use this as well. It's called Shocked. You can see it has like little purple or pink and blue like little dots in it. I'll have to see how opaque it is because I don't want to cover up the gradient too much, so that's a maybe. You'll also need makeup sponges. I get these at the dollar store. Sassy and Chic. That's the dollar store brand. I've used these for years and years. You just need one, and you can reuse it by cutting it. That's what I do. Sometimes I cut it in little pieces depending what I'm doing with my nail art, so that's always fun as well. I've seen girls get this super soaked and then wring it out. What I've always done is just lick my finger and get the top wet because you don't want the sponge to soak in all the nail polish. What else? Definitely need either Scotch tape around your nail. If you don't know how to do that, let me know and I'll have to show you on another video. I always do it when I'm water marbling as well because that's super messy. Or liquid latex, or you're just gonna have a whole bunch of mess to clean up if you don't use anything. So, alright, I'm gonna turn the camera around and get started. Alright, so I started on my other nail so this video wouldn't be long, although it only takes a couple minutes to do. So I tried the sparkly, well not sparkle, like the dot one on. That's totally too opaque, so I'm not putting it over my nails. So I'm just going to apply some latex to my nails. Well, nail. And if you haven't seen any of my videos doing a gradient, definitely check them out because I think I've done videos where I've done all my nails at once. Super easy. You just go right after another and then put more polish on and then go right after another until you are happy with what it looks like. So I opened my polishes already, just letting that dry. You can literally put it on the sponge any way you want your gradient. You can do it horizontal, vertical, diagonal, in a circle, which is really cool, in a rainbow shape. I mean, like literally it's so much fun. Or you can dot it on there. That one's always really pretty too. This one I'm doing in a diagonal way. So I'm gonna put some blue on the corner. And after this manicure, I just cut the sponge off so then you can use it again. So when you apply it to the sponge, you kind of want to overlap it because that's what makes it really blend well together to get that good gradient effect. Don't want to pile it on there to where it's crazy. So now that this is dry, all you do, when you do your top coat, you want that to be completely dry. Like I said, I've had this on for a few days, but if you're doing it all in one session, you need to make sure it's dry because it will lift up. So then you just take your sponge and then you roll it on there, just like this. And if you move it, like if you have it here, the first roll, kind of move it up the second and then down the third, because then it really blends those colors. So there's the first roll. And if you're happy with that, then by all means, you can be done. I'm going to apply more just to make it a little bit more darker. So I'm doing that color. You don't really need this middle color. I just like it because it's a little bit different and you can kind of see it closer up in the on your nail. So then you can just blow on this a little bit, because usually, like I said, you would be going here, 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 and then start on a different nail. So, you know, it kind of gets the same amount. You want to remember, so you're not piling it on this one or making one lighter than the other. It's super easy, I promise. So there we go. Just rolling it on as well. You want to kind of move it just to mix it. Make sure your tips are covered to get that blue down there. And I'd say that nail is done. So now I'm going to close my polishes because I am horrible at bumping things. And if you have questions, just let me know. All right, so now I'm going to remove the latex. And as you can see, it totally helps with cleanup. There's barely any left. So now I just use the lid. I still have some latex right there. I just use the lid to my acetone to... I'm trying to talk and pay attention at the same time because I don't want to bump it because it's wet. All right. So I just use the lid to my acetone and pour some in there and get my cleanup brush and go around my nail, just getting the little extra pieces off that the latex, you know, it wasn't on my skin. So there's that. And another thing I love about these polishes is that they have like, they dry to a matte finish almost. And I just noticed a little white spot, so I'm just dabbing it with the blue. So they almost dry to a matte finish. Actually, not even, they do, which I absolutely love. So you can either use a matte top coat or you can go in with a shiny top coat. And I think I'm going to leave these ones matte. So I'm going to use Wet n Wild, but you can also use Savannah Lacquer, Cuticle Cloud Cover, Starly. It's just some that you can choose from. So I love matte nails, and if you want to see it shiny, I'll do my thumb shiny and then I'll just do matte later for you guys in a picture, because like I said, these they dry to a matte finish, but that's what it would be like shiny. Super pretty. And then, actually, I think I'm gonna do shiny. And then, so yeah, I always change my mind. And this top coat too is scented. It's really cool. It smells good. So you can either leave it plain and be done, or do a top coat to make it last longer, and it makes the colors look better. Like, it just finishes it and makes it blend very nicely for some reason. I don't know how top coat does that. I'm doing my ring finger last because that's the one I just did. Okay, so once more. So yeah, I'm so excited. I'm going to do some stamping over this. I'm not sure what yet. I'm going to go and look at my plates. But there we go. finished design, and that's how you do a gradient. Bright and pretty. I know it's almost fall, but I'm not ready for summer to start, or to be over. So, alright, there you go. I'm gonna go take some pictures, and then I'll be back for stamping, so stay tuned. Alright, so I'm back with stamping now. I chose Uber Chic Beauty Plate 1 from collection number 1, so it's collection 1, plate 1. Uber Chic Beauty. They have so many amazing plates, collections, styles, everything. I always want to go for floral patterns and designs, but today I'm going to do a geometrical, I'd call it, design down here. I'm using 2 stamping polishes from Clear Jelly Stamper. I'm using number 1 is black and 16 is the purple. And the big bling, not the big bling, this is the square bling stamper, and Ribbit Sticket's Unforgettable Cuticle cover. So this is what it looks like with just purple. So you can leave it at that and then add a top coat. But I'm gonna do double stamping and put some black over it. I like how it came out. So let's get started. So I'm gonna apply the cuticle cover to my nails, because black stamping polish gets everywhere and you want your nails to look nice as well as your cuticles. At least I do, because I like to take pictures. So I'm just going around, and then I'm going to let these dry so I don't pick it up on the stamper. But if you have any questions, let me know. I have discount codes down in the description box for Clear Jelly Stamper. And I'm also going to try this smudge-free top coat from Maniology. I also have a discount code as well. I used it on my thumb and it came out pretty well. It didn't smear or anything. I got it when I got some nail foil glue, so I'm excited to try that some more. I've heard mixed reviews. Otherwise, I always use Clear Jelly Stamper Smear Not Top Coat. That never fails. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it turns out like my thumb and it works good. But my go-to. So, alright, let's get started. So you want to make sure your stamping polish is very well mixed. So I'm just mixing that. Applying it to the image. A little bit more than usual because it has the bigger squares that you need to fill. Scraping, gently rolling, and now applying to my nail. Just pushing down. So there's the first layer of the purple. So now I need to clean my stamper off. Clear Jelly Stamper has one where it just sits on the table. I need to get refills. It's amazing. It doesn't roll around and get stuff stuck to it. So I just cleaned off my scraper, closing that so I don't knock it over, and then getting some acetone on a cotton ball, cleaning my plate. Always want to clean your plate because the stamping polish can dry in the image, and then it makes the pickup not clear or good. So you definitely want to clean it in between. Stamper, you don't necessarily need to, because if you're using the same color, you could possibly use a little less because it's using it. So now I'm going to go in with the black and just repeat the process, but you need to watch where you're stamping because you need to line it up perfectly to give it just that purple shadow in the back. So you need to take your time a little bit and see where you want it placed, and then you press down, and then it's going to give you that purpley background shadow effect to where it kind of looks, you know, not necessarily 3D, but you have that shadow. And then you just repeat the process for all of your nails. And see, like this black, I'm just going to leave it on there when I do my other nail, because it kind of gives you a little more. You can use less. Forgot to clean the stamper, but that's okay. Just cleaning that now. picking up. And then you want to find your image where you're lining it up. And then press down. And then just repeat it for the rest of the nails. Okay, so now that I'm done, I'm going to remove the latex from my fingers. And then see what cleaning up I need to do. Like that. And then I just throw this stuff away. And get my acetone with additives. Because I don't want to dry out my skin or my cuticles. Get my cleanup brush and just gently go around where the black went over. Because I like it to look cleaned up. Like this. And then just do it on the other nails. And then I will apply the top coat and cross your fingers that it doesn't smear it. Like I said, it had mixed reviews. So I'm excited to try. Because it's always good to find, well, I guess if you like a brand, you should stick with it. Which is usually what I do. But it was on there when I was getting the foil glue, so I just grabbed it. But I'm curious because I've seen it for a while now, so I want to try. Alright, here it is. So I'm definitely going to float the brush, which means keep a big bead on the end and then let it just kind of flow down, not letting the brush touch the polish. So far, yay, it worked again. I'm excited. I think it said this was water-based, so it definitely has a different smell. Yay, it's working perfectly. I'm excited. Maybe I don't need to use this much, but like I said, I don't want it to smear it. So I'm just using the float method. Alright, yay! Now I need to go fix my thumb and do my other hand, but that is the finished result. I hope you like and enjoy, and if you try this with different colors or different image, or just you do it all the time like me because I love gradients, let me know. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.